What'd you say?
That.
Nothing wrong with that?
I said nothing wrong with that, don't you think?
I mean, I wouldn't say nothing's wrong with it, but it's probably still doable.
Nothing wrong with that. What is going on? Yo, why are you calling my girl? She called me. No, why is everybody studying? You guys had a perfectly smooth conversation going on just now. Somebody answer my questions. Why are you calling my girl, and why the you talking about lunch with somebody else?
Mojo in the Morning Show. Phone number 844-MOJO Live, 844-665-6548. Some listeners upset with us saying, we already know that this is a cheater. Okay. Well, we already know because obviously there's some evidence through phone and sex that's going back and forth. But does it make it less viable to do? Some listeners think that it does. Actually like 4 different texters at 95500. Complete waste of time. This guy already knows. He's got the evidence. Why would you guys even do this? I listen every single week to you guys, and I had to listen to the obvious cheating. Well, I mean, does that make it less viable to do? I mean, I think that you want to be able to have more than just the sex that's going on. And sometimes, honestly, I know this is going to sound weird to say this because I know that it is cheating if you're sexting back and forth with somebody that is in a relationship or you're in a relationship doing that. But sometimes it might just be that. Sometimes it may not be anything physical or anything more than just the emotional text messages going back and forth. I don't know. I think that this was very viable. Stacy, what's going on? It's Mojo in the Morning, War of the Roses. You want to make a comment on this War of the Roses?
Yeah, I just think it was a little bit hypocritical. It sounds like, I wasn't exactly sure who said it, which of the two guys, but he said, fine, I'll go, I'm seeing other girls too. Yeah. And if that was the guy that called in, I'm like, why did you even call in to do War of the Roses? You're the cheater. I
got to go back and listen to that because you're not the only one that has pointed that out, and I did not catch that at all, but I have to, and I'll listen to it on the podcast, which will be podcast here in just seconds, and you should listen to it too because that may not have been, Thomas who, was... honestly, and by the way, how weird is that he's also doing it while he's working too?
I know.
He's wanting to take
a
phone, right?
So calm.
He's got it's crazy. But I'll listen back to it.
On that.
Yeah. Did you pick? I didn't catch it at all.
I didn't either, but everybody does. They go back and listen to the podcast, and listeners always catch that stuff. It's so cool, or it's so interesting.
Kevin,
it was the other guy. It was
Jerome.
It was Jerome.
Oh,
He said something to the effect of like, "This isn't my only girl. Like I got other girls."
Man.
Like, unabashedly saying like you're just a part of the roster. You're not, my only.
Is it also this way? How we all go back and listen to the podcast? I always quickly try to go and look to see if they got social media to see what they look like. I just want to know what they look like. Yeah. What does a guy look like that's got this many different girls that he's messing around with? Susan, what's happening? It's Mojo in the Morning, War of the Roses.
Hey, how you guys doing?
We're doing great. What's happening with you?
Good. Just driving to work, but I'm upset because Thomas didn't say one word to Abby. All he did was throw down on Jerome. I think it's up to your partner to stay committed to you.
Yeah.
It's not Jerome's fault. He didn't know, first of all.
Well, it sounds to me, Lou, that he did know. Don't you think? Don't you think, though, that he knows? I got other girls. Like, come on. You don't think this guy's he's out there playing and knowing that some of these people have other people?
It sound like there was a lot of remorse, right, during this situation?
For sure. And I get that, but I really think it's up to your partner to stay committed. Like, he didn't say one word to her.
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely don't disagree with you on that, but I also think that if the guy's reaction is, oh, well, okay, well, not like, yeah, exactly.
I've been in this situation.
He didn't
You been?
care at all. He was the one that said, "Oh, I have other girls on the side." So he's not one that you want to be in a committed relationship with.
Exactly.
And sometimes how you enter a relationship says all that you need to know about said relationship.
So
right, I've been in a situation where I've dealt with a girl, didn't know she had a boyfriend, received a phone call, "Hey, just want to let you know, da 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 da." I didn't react like he did, but I just kind of was like, "That's that's really not my business. I didn't know y'all were in a situation. And I've been in a situation where I've cheated with a young lady that I knew was in a relationship.
Oh.
Man.
Really?
Yeah. Dealt with her the same day she had to go pick him up to get his haircut for Sweetie's Day. And just didn't care.
You didn't care?
Didn't care.
Why?
I got what I wanted.
You wanted just physical?
Yeah. I wasn't in it for love. I wasn't in it for
but what
relationship. I was just in it for...
Did you feel for the guy? Like, did you know who the guy was?
No. I didn't know him. I saw him before, but I didn't know him. We had no interaction, no communication.
How long did that relationship last, by the way?
Her and I?
Yeah, was it short-lived?
No. I mean, we dated for like over a year.
Really?
Yeah.
While she was still dating this other guy?
She had broke up with him.
Oh.
Yeah, and then we continued.
Okay. And then they continued to kind of hang out with each other, and then you knew that was going on?
I don't know.
Wait, you're not backpedaling on me here right now. A few seconds ago, you were saying that you were cheating.
He's not backpedaling.
No, but
he's saying he doesn't know what they did after.
Yeah, I don't know what
okay.
they did.
Oh, okay. I thought you were kind of but you knew going into it when you were fooling around with her that she was a girl in a committed relationship. Do you ever worry that karma's going to come back and bite you in the ass?
I mean, she cheated on me.
Who did?
The girl.
The girl did.
Yeah.
How is she cheating on you when she's with somebody else?
So while she was with this gentleman, I was the other man. They discontinued their relationship, and we continued one on our own.
And then she cheated.
Okay.
Yeah.
How you cheat them is how you lose them, right, Dad?
Yeah. Right. I mean, I was cheating too, so I can't be mad.
Troy, what's going on? It's Mojo in the Morning.
Hey, how's it going? Honestly, I want to say, yeah, it's 100% I'm happy. And, you can't get mad at the guy for defending himself either. He quickly got fired at. Instantly.
Can I ask you an honest question? Are you talking on the right end of the phone? I can't understand a word you're saying. Do you have a Bluetooth or something that's bad? Pick up your phone. Oh, he hung up the phone. I was like seriously like listening in so much to that I could not understand what he was saying. But call us back. Call us back on your handheld. Oh, you can't. Nowadays we can't do the handheld because of the stupid law that's out there, right?
I didn't know that you could communicate Fy'all with a hang up, but I feel like we just heard it.
Or his phone was backwards and he meant to unmute it and he actually hung up.
I apologize. I don't. But I forget how things work nowadays. You got to have Bluetooth. Car companies make better Bluetooths for people. There's laws that you can't hold your phone anymore. What's up, Mike?
I was going to say Thomas should leave her, or else he's probably going to get the nickname Band of 22.
Oh, my God.
What's that? Explain that.
I know.
What is it? Explain it.
Is he a porn star? Isn't he a porn star?
All right, so Adam 22 hosts a popular podcast, and his wife is a porn star. Who,
well, that's what it is.
Does things with other men.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. Look at you guys. By the way, I'm glad I didn't laugh at that one. And then I go home and Chelsea's like, I'm glad you didn't know that. I was
going to start naming names. I'm like, hold on, nobody else knows. Thank you, Kev, for being
the person. If you say something I know, I can't hold it back.
Hi, Troy.